Satyavati. Hari Om Satyavati.
Hari Om Lakshmi ಅವರೇ.
ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಮ್ಮ? ನೀವು ಬನ್ನುವ ಇದು ನೀವು ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ ಇನ್ನೊಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಗುರುಜಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗೆ?
ಇದು ಪ್ರಿಯಾರಿಟಿ ಈಗ ಪೂರ್ಣಿಮಾ ಅವರು ಹೋಗಿದಾರಲ್ವಾ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್. ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್.
So, welcome to this session on Sanatana Dharma and Purusharthas. Hari Om to all. Let us start with the prayer. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharma swarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Om Namah Pranavataya Shuddha Gnanakamurtaye Nirmalaya Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. So the first participant of today's will be, it is Deepa on Sanatana Dharma, and Purvapakshi will be Sri Ram.
Yes, Kantiji.
Yeah.
Kantiji will only be keeping the time.
Kamalaji usually keeps. Kamalaji, can you just do that? Or do you have the app that is in the Zoom wherein it can be projected?
I think people can't do that now. No, they can't do.
So if they've already done it, like how Saravanan-ji did now, if they already know it.
And speaker also can keep a timer in front of them, just for that self-alert.
Just a minute.
6 or 7 minutes?
It's mentioned that it is 5 to 6 minutes.
So 6 minutes must be kept.
Okay.
Video is not visible, no? I don't know what happened.
We are able to see who is telling video. Kamala ji.
Kamala.
See you.
No, video is not
You are
visible.
able to see me?
No.
Sorry? No. Okay.
No.
You can announce it.
Sriram, like how you did in one of the sessions, like you would just put the video on and tell the timing. That would be better.
Sure, I can do that.
At 5 once and at 6 once.
Yeah, got it.
Shall I start, Kantiji?
Sriram, you can start your timer as soon as Deepaji starts.
Yeah.
So now, Deepaji, you can start.
Okay. Hari Om, everyone. This is Deepa Purva. We are going to speak on the topic Sanatana Dharma. Hindus follow Sanatana Dharma. Hindu comes from the word Sindhu, that is ocean. Sir becomes her in many of the European and Persian languages. Thus they pronounce Sindhu as Hindu. Since we were colonized by them, most of the, since they use a Hindu so much that the name Bharata took a back seat, and the words Hindu, India became more prominent. As a result, Sanatana Dharma itself was called Hindu by them. Changing the words doesn't change the concept in our minds. They all mean the same to us. Sanatana means eternal, timeless, ageless, ever fresh. Dharma is a path to reach the supreme truth. Dharma is righteousness. Dharma is that which upholds, connects everything in the universe and makes our life more meaningful. Dharma makes man a human. Dharma is our duty. When we do our duties, it removes the negativities from our mind and brings forth the hidden understanding of life. If we do our duty with 100% dedication, then that itself can become a path for my liberation. That is to do the work as worship. So it helps us evolve in the highest realms of existence. People seeking mukti are called Hindus. In the entire Bharatavarsha, moksha was the primary goal. Sanatana Dharma is confused with the word religion in English, but it has nothing to do with the religion. Religions are born, they'll die, but Sanatana Dharma cannot die because Sanatana Dharma itself means eternal values. It is unborn, and Dharma is not something which we can learn from books. Nature of the fire is to burn. Similarly, Dharma is natural to us. It is born with us. And nobody has to teach me this. For example, when I have to live in a society where I don't want to get hurt by anyone, then I should not hurt anyone. Nobody has to teach me this. So this is Sanatana Dharma. It is not a man-made value. And it comes directly from Ishvara when we are born. Sanatana Dharma is based on Vedas and Upanishads. Vedas speak about two things, which are the unchanging realities, Dharma and Brahman. The first part of the Veda is called the Karma Kanda, and the second part is called the Jnana Kanda. Vedas tell us how to apply Dharma in our life and how our karma can be in tune with Dharma. How to live in a society is Dharma, and my actions are called karma. Vedas actually say Jivatma is one with Paramatma, and it helps us realize our true nature through Jnana. Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha is a Sanskrit phrase taken from Mahabharata. It means Dharma protects the one who protects it. We can see this in case of Arjuna. Arjuna was invited to his father Indra's palace, where one of the heavenly maidens, Urvashi, got attracted to him. She tried enticing him, but he showed restraint out of respect, since she had once been married to his ancestor king Pururava. She felt insulted and she cursed him that he would become a eunuch, where he will have to live amongst the women, singing and dancing for the rest of his life. Later, upon Indra's request, she curtailed the curse to a period of just 1 year. Here we can see Arjuna gave Dharma the first priority, and he kept Dharma above all his personal choices. And he protected Dharma, which in turn protected him. With this, I conclude saying that Sanatana Dharma is based on Vedas and is called as Vedika Dharma. Thank you.
Thank you, Deepaji. It was a really good talk on Sanatana Dharma, and you can do your self-evaluation.
How much time did I take? Can't really.
It is being displayed there. See, can you see on your screen? You took 5 minutes.
Okay.
1 minute you had time.
Okay.
Do you have any other points to add on to? Because you still have 1 minute. Or
No.
did you conclude as prepared?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. So you took 5 minutes.
Okay.
So Sriram helped us to put that timer. Thank you, Sriram, so that everybody can have their own display of timing on their screen. Each of our screens, we will have that. So now,
Yeah, I wasn't aware that you are able to see it too. Okay.
yeah, you can do your self-evaluation.
I just said whatever I had prepared, and this time I got a wonderful topic because I had no idea of Sanatana Dharma. As per my understanding, I felt that it is just related to Hindus. But after when I was preparing for the topic, I came to know that most of them who are on the right path are all Sanatana Dharmis. I feel great to have the topic like this to speak upon because I got some knowledge from this one. And I couldn't make it up to 6 minutes. Was confident though. That's it.
Sriram, your question to her?
Yeah. When you spoke about Sanatana Dharma, you said that it is something that comes to people naturally. It is something given by Ishvara himself, when like by birth. It is something that is known and all. Yet a lot of things that children or people or whoever learns is by something their parents tell or something their teachers tell or something that guru tells. For example, many things that dharma bheda, many things we learn only after listening to the teaching of Vedanta. And even if not people who are students of Vedanta, even others, a common man reads a lot of and needs to learn through some way what is the right thing to do in a certain situation, etc. So how does this gel in, or how does this come together with the idea that dharma comes to us naturally?
Actually, dharma comes natural. It is natural to have dharma. I mean, the knowledge of dharma by birth. But I think it also depends on the environment that we are growing in. Maybe our past karmas, they contribute to the environment that we are born in. Like if I have done some good karmas, then I may get my birth in some good family where I will get to learn good values. Suppose maybe if I have done any bad karma, I think I will not be. I mean, I may not take birth in a good family, and I think the environment itself influences, and along with that, all the gunas that are there in us, that also contributes.
So if the environment influences the dharma or the values of the people, then how is it that if dharma is something that comes to us by birth, by Ishvara, and it should be same for everyone. So how is it being influenced by external factors or karma or punya, papa, all these things?
Even the person who is doing something bad, he knows what is dharma, but still he goes against it due to the gunas. Yes, yeah, that's it, I believe. I'm not sure about it, but I think so. Logically, when I think about it, I feel this must be the reason.
Very much I agree with you, Rupa. although you are knowing that you are doing bad, again, still it is not correct even if you know, then that guna, it will drag them to, take them to that, going for it, even though they know it is not correct. They will go for that because of that guna, whatever they are having. Rightly
Yeah,
said.
like in case of Duryodhana, he knew what is dharma, but still he followed
Right.
the path of adharma.
Right. Very nice point. Thank you.
You have any different answer, Sriram, for your own question?
No, I think I couldn't have put it better than this. This is a very, very nice answer.
Can I come in, Kanti?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a question. I just wanted to tell something about it. When Shriram asked about whether it is environment. How do you judge that inborn it is? Whether it is inborn. How guru and parents are reasons for there to teach dharma or something. How guru and parents are responsible. Here again, as Rupa had rightly said about the family in which they are born, plus according to their, so guru and parents are there to teach the right things for us. We expect that. Okay, so, and once when your inborn qualities will come out when that teaching is rightly given, rightly when you are given proper values and other things, your inborn qualities inside, nobody is bad from birth. Nobody will be bad from birth. Karmas are there. It will drag them to do the bad things. Yes, that is there. But with that inborn, where the parents and the teachers are normally, it is expected to be showing the right path. That is dharma path only. That's what my opinion. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Lakshmi. That was very nicely put.
Yeah.
You added to this, Lakshmiji, you, whatever Deepa Aji said, you added something, and Shriram also brought in the question that was needed.
Yes. Thank you.
So now, Deepa Ji, to evaluate, Purnima Ji is not there, so Satya Ji will help. So before that, one or two sentences from my side is that you had prepared so well, and you could deliver it well, because you felt that what is Sanatana Dharma is what you understood today. So that is something that can add to your talk. That personal experience is what you can put across always, because you enjoy, Sanatana Dharma is our Hinduism. It is usually confused between Hinduism and Sanatana Dharma. Though it is, Sanatana Dharma is to be, it can be applied to any human being for that matter. It is not religion. It may be a person in the West who can follow this. It is the natural, eternal being that is there, the superpower or the consciousness we are living in. That is what is told by the Sanatana Dharma. So that is something that you understood, and you told religion doesn't matter at all. So it doesn't belong to any particular religion, but it is for the human beings. That is what Sanatana Dharma is. So that is something that you told. And also you told a few, one statement from the Bhagavad Gita also, from Sanskrit saying that you said. And time also you kept up 5 to 6 minutes. You just took 5 minutes. Maybe you could have added a little more also. Maybe that's okay. But from the previous sessions to this session, you are going on improving the way you communicate. Maybe you did not see anything. Maybe that the tendency to see the paper was not there. Maybe that was something that was different this time. You were looking at the camera most of the time. Only thing is, you can little more tilt your the device so that you look straight. That would be better. Your eye level can be matched there, and you had your body language also. It came out naturally. So it was a very good talk. So the confidence in you, we can see that it is increasing session after session.
Thank you, Kantiji.
So moving on to the
Yeah, I think Gandhiji has
Satyajit.
put all the good points. There is no bad point to say again. I have also been following and I have seen you. This is Deepa. Okay, where is your sister Rupa? She hasn't come.
No, she actually is in Mumbai now. Pune,
Okay.
sorry.
So I have been following, and as Kantiji has put it, I can see that confidence, and especially when Sriram asked that question, you were not shaken. You replied it very confidently. That was really good.
Thank you. Thank you, Satyajit.
And as he said, body language, a little bit, yeah, that positioning. And yeah, Sanatana Dharma, yeah, of course, it is a vast subject. And was this only on Sanatana Dharma, or Dharma also was given along with this, Kanti? Only Sanatana Dharma.
Yes, Sanatana Dharma.
In that, a little bit of Dharma comes. Yeah. Yeah, the presentation was really good. And yeah, as the question and answers were spoken here, like Dharma is like by birth it comes, an inherent, essential nature, everything is told. So there is nothing more to add here, that like Kantiji was telling, that you understood what it is, so the flow was good. So depends on the environment, and as Sublakshmi ji also added, the environment, upbringing may mask it, but that essential nature is always there. That is the ultimate truth of this Sanatana Dharma. And very nice. And when you gave that example of Duryodhana, like because of the guna, they know it, they have it, but because of the guna. So in a very simple way, we can also say that when a thief does any robbery or anything, he knows very well that what he is doing is not right, but still he does it. See, one reason may be because of the guna, another reason may be because of the livelihood. Like that, anybody will definitely know what his dharma is. That is really true also. Very nice, Deepaji. And the timing also, yeah, she covered almost everything in 5 minutes. That's fine, no? That's why we have given it as 5 to 6, so that they don't exceed 6. If they finish it within 6, it's really good. She didn't miss out anything.
Thank you.
Thank you, Satyavati ji. Now we will move on to Kamala ji on ashramas, and Deepa ji will be asking her the question.
Am I visible? I don't know, something has happened to my camera.
It's not visible.
So I don't know what to do also.
You can talk without the video, or you can connect it with your mobile.
Let me try that.
That would be better, I think, because to see and maybe
Correct. Yeah.
we can see, and it need not be a computer also, laptop.
We can disconnect here and get it in on the mobile.
No, I tried that also. 1 minute, Kantiji. I'll just try to connect from another device.
By the time you get ready, can we move on to the next person and then come back to you?
That will be better, Kantiji. You can
Yeah.
save time.
Yeah.
It may take a few seconds. Let us wait for 1 or 2 minutes and then go ahead. If she says another device also giving the same issue, then we can go ahead.
Now, by the time she boots and all, we can have the other person. She can get enough time because she'll be in a hurry to do all this. Again, immediately starting will be a little difficult.
Okay.
So Sublakshmi ji, you are the next.
Oh, I know. That's why I asked. And that's the reason I asked it. Anyhow, I have no issue from my side.
You will be speaking on dharma and
yeah. Kamala ji, are you coming in?
Sorry, Ji, I'm not able to connect this. I'm just trying. Sorry.
It's audio
So
only.
what
You can
we'll do,
continue.
Kamlaji, is Sublakshmi ji will speak. Until then, you just try and
Let me try.
take a little time, and then you can do after Sublakshmi ji.
No problem. Sure, sure.
Timer also can be started.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Rupa is not here. So I think anybody else can ask the question to Sublakshmi ji.
Is it okay? Video is okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hari Om, everyone. I am speaking about Dharma. So to talk about Dharma, so first we should know about Purusha, meaning of Purushartha. See, in Kathopanishad, Purushartha has been brought out. And Purushartha means, Purush means Atman, that is self, and then Artha means objectives. So here Guruji was also explaining this Purushartha, saying that they are the basic urges. That means one who has in himself or herself, which is already there, for which they have to work for. So here, Kathopanishad has prescribed under Purushartha, there are 4 Purusharthas: Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Okay. So here, Dharma has come first. That is what they say, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. But no, Kama is the first one. Kama means the desire. The desire. First, a desire comes to a person or any person or whoever, even animals. Once they get the desire only, they will go for hunting. Like, I want to eat something, then also it will go for hunting. Like that. For human, it is, of course, I want this, I want that, I have to grow. So many things. So that is Kama. So for going fulfilling that desire, Artha is required. So this Artha is also, and so that means to say first Kama and then Artha. But for all those things to be fulfilled through Artha, Kama to be fulfilled through Artha, there is a right way of doing it. So that our ancient Upanishad and others have fixed as Dharma. It is Dharma, that is that is why they have kept it as Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. While the Artha and Kama are the natural needs of human life, Dharma instills moral values in it. So to fulfill a desire or to earn the money to fulfill the desire, we need to do the things in a right way. So that is Dharma. So it is, you can also say that a principle, it is a principle or a tattva based on which one has to act for getting the things done or in very much right way. And that is why in English it is translated as righteousness. Dharma means righteousness. So all ashramas, all including Raja Dharma, so all ashramas prescribe the respective dharmas, Varna Dharma, Raja Dharma, and Ashrama Dharma. Ashrama Dharma, Varna Dharma, Raja Dharma. That means to say one who is ruling a kingdom, he has to rule in a specific way which has to be on a right path. And similarly, Varna Ashrama, even all the respective Varnas, people, they have to follow whatever has been fixed by that. So that and Dharma is, that is the right way of conducting the life. Dharma means right way of conducting the life. It can also be defined as, Guruji has beautifully explained this, it can also be defined as right way of earning, living, giving. See now Kama, Dharma, Artha, Kama, giving is not there. It was only earning and whatever, fulfilling the desire. How long you are fulfilling the desire? Okay, so after fulfilling desire, there is you have to give. After some stage, yes, you have to give out. Give. When for giving this, you have to give right things and in a right way. So that is also, giving is also coming under Dharma. So there, what is the giving is in a right way means, we get Kathopanishad, in that Kathopanishad, example has been given by giving the story of Vajashravas and Nachiketa. Vajashravas, who is performing a yajna, who want for his own well-being and more getting more wealth, etc. He was performing an yajna for which he has to offer some things as a charity. So for which he was very much holding upon his wealth. I have to give so much like this. No. So then he thought, okay, let me give the charity. No, okay, I give. So he gives old barren cows. The son, who was a small boy, who was seeing that, and then he asked, no, father, it is not the right way to give that. What is the use for them if you are giving that? Whatever you are giving, it should be useful for them. So that is how that righteousness and then in giving also is there. So that is the biggest thing, right? Earning, giving, earning, living also it should be in a right way, and then giving also should be in a right way. Okay, so here that example and example is given, but life examples many are there. Of course, in our own life we face so many things we'll come across in our professional life. I myself have experienced in professional life so many things come across which can go in a wrong way. No, thank God by the Sanatana Dharma's teachings and this one. So we have been taught in such a way that as by gurus and parents and everything, moral values have been instilled, and I am proud to say that we have protected that professional way and have been successful in that. Thank you.
How much time is taken, Shriram?
Yeah, it was 6 minutes and 15 seconds.
Oh, okay. On time.
Again.
No, 15
Again.
seconds is okay, I think. Yeah, it was a very good talk on Dharma. Can you self-evaluate?
Yeah, I think maybe my introduction was, it should have been a bit more. Otherwise, I think I have spoken a bit about Dharma. And a time part, as you have already said, 15 seconds extra. So this to give the personal example, and I have taken quoted the text, Vedantic text, and given a story. I think I have done a bit from my part.
Now, any question from anybody? I would like to ask, what is the ultimate dharma of any human being, for that matter, of any Sanatana person following Sanatana Dharma?
Ultimate
Purpose, ultimate dharma.
Ultimate dharma is to get, if I am right, if it is leading to moksha, whatever he does, and once after a certain time, whatever it will be doing for happiness and the eternal happiness. So that is the ultimate. Once you are on the dharmic way, in everything, in every aspect, automatically you will get an inclination towards going higher, and then look towards eternal bliss and work for that, if I am correct.
You are perfectly correct. And Satyavati ji, can you evaluate, give the feedback?
Yeah, very well spoken, Lakshmi ji, and you have evaluated yourself very well, that whatever points you have added and all that. So not much to say. Yeah, you have explained it. Timing also is good, and maybe you could have added the types of dharma, samanya dharma, vishesha dharma, a little bit more of that, but maybe because of the time constraint that was not added.
Oh, okay.
All that, and
can you please brief about those two so that I will have the idea? Samanya Dharma, Vishesha
Samanya
Dharma.
Dharma. Actually, we have in Vishesha Dharma also we have for a housewife, how depending on this thing. Samanya Dharma is the basic dharma as we all speak. Like for everyone, this is the dharma. Like if somebody, if I don't want to get hurt, then I should not hurt others. This is the Samanya Dharma. Vishesha Dharma is as per the Varna, as per their role, where they are, as they are placed.
Yeah,
But
like
beyond that,
Varnashrama
there is
Dharma.
a lot in that also. But little glimpse of it could I have given, but
Yeah,
never.
I was able to tell about that Raja Dharma, how he has to follow whatever has been prescribed. I think I covered him that way. Okay, anyhow, I will take a
question
note
also
of
was very good.
Yeah, I'll
What
take
is
a
the
note of
because
Thank you.
that was also very good.
Yeah, thank you.
Very well done. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Satyavati ji. Kamalaji, are you ready?
So, am I visible now?
Yeah, very much.
Okay. So,
Kamalaji will be speaking on ashramas, and you will be questioned by Deepaji. I would say Rupaji.
No, this is Deepa. Aunty.
Both look alike. Deepa, Rupa always get confused.
Statement ಇದು ನೀವು ಕಳಿಸಿರೋ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗತ್ತೆ.
Yeah. You can start, I think. And
okay.
Sriram, you can start with the timer.
Yeah, as soon as you begin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sriram, why the timing is not appearing on the screen? For the first speaker, it was
Wait, I changed to stopwatch. I think on timer mode it appears. Let me try now.
Yeah,
because the speaker
better
also
if
will
it
be
stays
visible.
on the screen for all of us.
Yeah,
Now
see,
it
this is
came.
better.
Now it came.
Kamalaji,
Yeah,
can
yeah.
you see that?
Yeah, 4
No,
seconds.
I
only.
can't.
You can't.
I joined through my mobile. Maybe because of that, I'm not able to see. I am seeing only my. I can see
No
only
problem.
me.
Okay, maybe Sriram, you can just
Yeah.
unmute
Yeah.
and tell that it is 5 minutes.
All right, all right.
So I will also keep my timer. So that will be okay. So can I start? Hello.
You can start. You
Hari
can
Om.
start.
Yeah. Hari Om. So today's topic is 4 ashramas. So as Deepaji told, we have a systematic life. Hinduism or Sanatana Dharma is a way of life. We have such a very orderly way of life, which is in nature, it is very gradual, and it has, as per our scriptures, we have 4 stages in that. Each of the stages are designed in such a way that it gives the it helps the human to evolve in a gradual manner. So among that, the first ashrama is brahmacharya, that is a student life. The second one is grihastha, householder. Third is vanaprastha, and fourth one is sannyasa. Okay, so in Manusmriti it is said that it is said that having a studying of Vedas and Upanishads in the without breaking celibacy, let a person dwell into a life of a householder. And when he sees wrinkles in his face, whiteness in his hair, and son of his son, let him retire from his life and get into the forest and lead his life in simple and austerity, with simplicity and austerity in the forest. And having lived there for some years, let him wander like a yogi, or take an ascetic life, is what Manusmriti tells us. So let me get deep into each of these stages. So first one is brahmacharya, which is a student life. So I would like to quote Bhagavad Gita shloka, which says, Abhayam sattva samshuddhihi jnana yoga vyavastitihi danam damascha yajnascha swadhyayas tapas arjavam. So which this shloka, Bhagavan says that there are divine specific qualities which a person should attain in his human life. It is specifically meant for this ashrama dharmas, 4 ashrama dharmas. So in each stage, what are the qualities that a person should acquire is what detailed in this shloka. Okay, so first one is brahmacharya. In brahmacharya, a person he is very young and tender age. He enters into a ashram of a guru. He learns all the Vedas and all spiritual things, and how to whatever he acquires more knowledge about the self actually, and he has to live a simple life. He has to work hard. He has to do lot of work in the ashrama. He will not be given any luxury or a very special treatment. Even the king's or a rich man's son or a poor person will be treated equally. Everybody has to share the work and do everything, and they will lead a simple life and hard life, and they have to do some work, and they lead a disciplined life. So discipline and the studies are given in that stage. That is primarily in brahmacharya stage, the swadhyaya is, that is gaining of the knowledge and understanding how he is performing is taught in that stage. So when he completes that stage, then he is coming back to his normal life and getting married and enters into the grihastha, which is a life of a householder or a family life. Here he has he has to work for himself. He has to work for the family. He has to take care of the needs of the other people, and at the same time he has to practice what he has been learned so far. So in that stage, what are the things that he has to do is danam, dhamascha, yajnascha. So these 3 qualities are prescribed in grihastha. So danam means charity. Whatever he earns, he has to keep it for himself and he has to give it for others also. And dhamma, he has to, dhamma means control of the senses. Though he is leading or chasing his life for the householder or materialistic nature for the sake of his family and livelihood, he has to also practice that control of senses. And yajnascha, he has to do various yajna like deva yajna, rishi yajna, manusha yajna, rishi yajna, pancha maha yajnas he has to do. Why is he doing all these things? By doing these things, he is attaining the purity in his heart and clarity in mind, and whatever he does, the family also, that the younger generation also learns that and follows that. That is the in Ramayana it is said that garhastyam shreshtam ashramam. So among the all 4 stages of life, garhastyam is treated as the best way of life. The third stage goes to the retired life. What he will be doing in the retired life is he has to, whatever he has learned, now he has to come to the nivritti marga. He has to retire. He has to come out of that societal needs, and whatever work he has been doing so long, he has to come out of it. He has been chasing the life for his material needs. Now in the same way, he has to abandon those things and come out and spend more time on his spiritual path, spending more times on reading the scriptures and getting into deep meditation and understanding his own true nature. And in Vanaprastha, it is tapaha and arjavam is prescribed, like austerity and leading a simple life and straightforwardness. Whatever he thinks, he has to do it in a straightforward manner. And the last stage is the sannyasa. Prabhuji says samyak nyasa iti sannyasa. So leading, going to a forest and leading a person leaving everything is not sannyasa. So the person has to get into the mental ability that that jnana yoga vyavastitihi, abhayam sattva samsiddhihi. Means abhayam means he will be fearless, and sattva, he understands the sattva tattva, that I aham brahmasmi. He is becoming a jnani, that he is able to see everything equally. He does not have any anger. He is able to control all these um, um, sorry, that moha, lobha, madam, asharya, all those things. He is able to be calm and quiet at all the times, and he is able to treat the honor and dishonor equally. That equanimity and seeing him, seeing God in everything he attains. So the person who attains the
Raji, time is up.
self-realization is sannyasa. He is a sannyasi. So these are the four prescribed way of life. Thank you.
Shriram, what was the time?
Yeah, it crossed past 7 minutes.
Okay.
7.5, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you had the time, but you did not look at it with the. You were so engrossed in the flow of your talk, I think.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
No, it's that you will have to be aware of the time. That's all.
Correct. So what? Yeah, I was consciously seeing my mobile, but I did not see my timer. Yeah, you're right.
So self-evaluation.
Self-evaluation is that I was not able to cut short my thoughts because I spontaneously spoke whatever I thought. I made a lot of preparations, but that pointing that this is we should restrict here, that I missed. Maybe because of that, it exceeded the time also.
It was a very good talk. Actually, you gave the crux of what is all the four ashramas, and you gave the quotes from Bhagavad Gita also, and for each stage that you told, it was really good. So even the time was up. I thought you would just make at least see or something, but you were in the flow, so I had to barge in and abruptly stop you. But anyway, you did a very good job. Maybe we can ask Satyavati ji or Purnima ji to give the feedback. Purnima ji joined a little
Question
late.
ಕೇಳಲ್ವಾ ಯಾರು? No question.
Oh,
Purva
yeah,
Pakshi.
What about that? Deepa ji, can you ask the question?
Yeah, Kantiji. This is the doubt that I have in my mind. If suppose after entering the Grahastha ashrama, after leading a few years of life, if either the husband or the wife feels that he shouldn't, or he or she shouldn't have gotten married, and has got reasons for that as well, like maybe suppose one of them is abusive, then can that person renounce?
He has answered that very well.
See, there are some duties and responsibilities prescribed in the life, right? So why grihasthashram is important? See, in Ramayana, Rama was only Kaikeyi wanted Rama to go to forest. She did not mean, she did not wanted Sita to follow her. Okay, so there is a responsibility. Sita thought that it is her responsibility to go along with her husband and take care of his needs and lead the life in along with him. Okay, so why I know there are many challenges as per our karma. We will have to go through everything, right? So during that brahmacharya, what we more of a self knowledge awareness is taught during that life. So when we get that knowledge and enter into the grihastha ashrama, we will have that mentally balanced, that we will get that acceptance automatically, that whatever happens, let it be like that. We need to accept it as it is, but our dharma is to lead this life in this way. And once our responsibilities, we see in the grihastha ashrama, there is a dharma given to even a lady or a husband, that we need to take care of the family. In Tirumangai Alvar's lifestyle, and also in Valmiki's lifestyle, Valmiki had to go, and he was a thief, right? He has to do, and he gets something to satisfy the needs of his family. So though he was doing something wrong, but that was his duty to take care of his family. So we cannot renounce householdership just because it is not in favor of us. We need to complete our responsibilities. At the same time, we need to understand whatever we have learned, and we need to prepare ourselves for our next stage, is what I feel.
Kamalaji, I would like to add a bit here. I think she was talking about one of the persons being abusive. So leaving that is, whether staying or leaving is up to the choice of that person. And this is not called renunciation, because renunciation is something different from, I think, what the questioner was asking. Just wanted to clarify that part. Am I right, Deepaji? From what you have asked, I understood that if one of the persons is abusive, so you don't want to continue or stay, that is not called renunciation. It's a personal decision, and it's based on the situation.
Actually, we don't go through this brahmacharya. I mean, we don't go through Gurukul system, isn't it? So most of the time, when the person enters the grahastha he will not be able to decide properly. So I think all these would come into his mind. Sannyasa, in the sense, the person would be stable mentally. So I think my question itself is irrelevant in here, isn't it? I myself have a doubt about this now. But what she said, I felt is right.
Yeah,
And
see,
maybe
what she said is a general definition that she has given according to the rituals. But if somebody is abusive, how far you can go with that, under the name of responsibility and duty, it's up to the person, and we can't go with a general definition.
okay.
Gayatri ji, may I add something to this?
Who is this?
Anupama.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, see, some basic dharma is there, no, to protect ourselves. See, if I am cooking and giving each and every person in my family, and I am staying hungry, that is not dharma at all, right? So I should feed myself also and take care of others. So self-protection, if the other person is abusive, it is a basic dharma to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Correct. Very much correct.
Yeah, I think the topics are getting kind of out of hand. No, this is not a, although valid questions only, but the one valid question that you can ask, Deepa, is if in a normal grihastha life, both husband and wife, there is no abusive, nothing. But if one of them wants to take sannyasa, is it allowed? What is your answer, Kamala? Forget about abuse and all that, forget it. Someone now suddenly you want to take sannyasa, what will happen? Is it allowed?
Purnima ji, I would take the life of Raghavendra. When he took the life of sannyasa, he immediately went, because that is greater dharma. Here we need to say which is Kudumba Dharma or the austerity life, greater Dharma. We need to make a choice of that only, no? So when it is for the benefit of the others and the Loka Kalyana, it is obvious that it is good to take that.
Very correct. But I think Raghavendra took the permission of his wife and then went. I
Wife
think
also.
there's some clause like that, the spouse has to agree.
Yeah.
Only it's
Even
allowed.
Adi Shankaracharya also told his mother and then
Mother.
he took sannyas.
Correct. Very correct. Thank you. Hey, it was so good, Kamala. So spontaneous, so much, very spontaneously you spoke. Yeah. Superb. Very
Thank
nice.
you.
Yeah. Last time, though, you were a little, hesitant and frightened or something. This time, complete, full sixer. So nice. Thank you so much.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Purnimaji.
Very
Thank you,
beautiful.
Gopal.
Thank you, Kamalaji and Purnimaji. The next speaker is Sriram. He'll be speaking on Artha and will be questioned by Sublakshmiji.
So, should I only start the timer?
Yeah, it'll be visible for you also and the rest.
Yeah, all right.
You can reset it. I think it's 2 minutes.
You have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
change
that's
it.
So, Artha is one of the four Purusharthas. The Purusharthas are the basic instincts or the basic classification, the classes of the action with intention for human beings. All actions that are performed with a certain intention come under the four Purusharthas. Now the order is very significant. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Kama is the basic one. It is the cause of all action. The desire. First desire rises. For fulfilling desires or for fulfilling Kama, Artha is required. Artha is money, monetary achievements. So the basic flow of action is that there is the intention that rises from within. There's a thought that translates into action. So Kama is the desire, Artha is the means of achieving that desire. For most people, the goal of life is to acquire the sense objects. And how do you acquire sense objects? Artha is the root. Without money, you cannot acquire sense objects. So for most people, Artha is the goal of life. I acquire sense objects, it gives me happiness. I acquire a car, it gives me happiness. I acquire money, it gives me happiness. Artha is the object of focus. So, is this really what life is supposed to be? Jivasya tattva jignasa, the desire to know the self. Mokshatva is the highest meaning a jiva can have, or an individual can have. The desire to know the self is the highest meaning a jiva can have. Artha is not the focus in Sanatana Dharma. This is the intention. Mentally, what I want. While performing action, so intention translates into action. While performing action, most people have money at the top of their mind, Artha. While performing action, the goal is Chitta Shuddhi, Chittasya Shuddhi. The goal is Chitta Shuddhi. Purpose of action is not Artha. It is to perform Karma Yoga with devotion to the Lord so that you have Chitta Shuddhi. Artha is not the focus. God realization is the focus. If this is the case, what is the purpose of Artha? Why do I need money? Is spirituality about poverty? Should I if Artha is not the focus, should I live in poverty? Artha is important. It gives the basic sense of security. The basic security needed for survival. Why is this important? To aid you in performing yajna. The Pancha Mahayajnas, which is dharma, you cannot perform without the basic sense of security and your needs being covered. So Artha is important. What is the purpose? The purpose is not to get sense, to acquire sense objects to get happiness. The purpose is to give. Artha you earn to give, to fulfill your duties and give. Artha or the material wealth is Laukika Sampat. Laukika Sampat will perish. With your body it will perish. It should be used to obtain Daivi Sampat. You convert Laukika Sampat to Daivi Sampat. How do you do that? By performing yajna. So, you convert the Laukika Sampat to Daivi Sampat by performing yajna. This is the divine qualities which will manifest. Artha will perish, but Daivi Sampat will uplift you. It will qualify you for Jnana, which is the highest. So, Artha is not to be confused with greed. It is not lobha. It is to be used selflessly for the welfare of others. Dana, yajna. So, this cannot be separated from dharma. We have dharma, artha, kama. So, kama is the basic, the first one. Artha is needed for this. But before these two, dharma should be kept at the forefront. Dharma should be kept at the forefront. Artha should be earned in the righteous way, should live in the righteous way, and you should give in the righteous way, which is yajna. So artha is used for satisfying kama, and artha should be earned and used according to dharma. Dharma is at the forefront. You cannot separate them. You cannot separate them. So the purpose is to translate Laukika Sampat into Daivi Sampat for Chitta Shuddhi and to acquire Brahma bliss. Hari Om.
Wonderful talk, Sriram. You gave a real flow for why we should have Artha, the purpose of why Artha is put in the Purusharthas, your self-evaluation.
Yeah, I don't think I included any story or example. So that is one thing. Time was, I think, good. Yeah, like you said, I felt the flow was nice. The flow came out nice. It's actually I took some from many sources. So that is one thing. I was able to quote some other scriptures and all. And yeah, I mean, I myself got a very deep understanding of what Artha is. I saw the topic and like, what should I talk on this? It's in any talk, Guruji talks for 3-4 seconds on Artha and he goes on to moksha, his favorite thing. So I was wondering, what should I talk on this? So this flow was able to give a lot of depth and understanding of what is Artha actually.
Question to Sriram.
There are no questions, Sriram, but you have beautifully brought out the usage of Artha from Laukika Sampat to Daivi Sampat. So, I think you have covered in a methodical way, and then how to earn in righteous way, and then reaching there and giving for the Daivi Sampattu, thereby trying for moksha. Very nicely said. No questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Hari Om.
I have a question.
Yes, Purnimaji.
You said Artha, it should not be the goal, but that is very idealistic, no? For many people, Artha is the goal. Is that okay? with God?
Artha, as in, so yeah. So practically, yes, Artha needs to be the goal. Without money, you cannot survive in the world. But if you see how you can convert that into the higher goal. So why am I earning? Why am I working for something? It is in the end to serve others. So I earn money so that I'm able to perform yajna. I earn money so that I can expand the teaching. I earn money so that I am first in a good position to be able to give. So
No,
this is how it can be converted. So even the process of earning, even the process of doing can be converted into chitta shuddhi. So while doing work, you are earning money for God. So
no,
that
I
is
understand. You covered all that in your talk, but I'm asking if Artha is the only goal of a person, what then?
if Artha is the only goal, then you end up in disappointments. You end up in
Correct.
because
No,
it's
correct.
kshanika.
Kshanika, correct. But what does God say about such a person? What does Bhagavan Krishna say about such a person?
What does
And I was just talking, I was just recalling one particular shloka that Bhagavan says he's got 4 types of devotees: Artha, Artharthi, Nasu, and Jnani. So all are valid for him. All, even in dire circumstances, you think of me, I will bless you. If you want something in your life, I will bless you. For everything, he says, bless, bless, bless. But the point that you brought out is, that should not be the goal. That is the most important point. Very well done. Yeah. Thank you, Pa. Very nice. Very nice.
Moving on to the last speaker, it is Anupamaji.
Hari Om Ji. Hari Om. May I start?
Yeah.
The topic given is moksha. Moksha is actually the definition given is freedom, or and freedom from what? The bounds of karma and birth and death. Why is it more important? Because from Purushartha, moksha. See, this these are they are finite goals. There will be a point of sad for this. But moksha is why at any person who is behind artha or kama, at one point in stage in any of their birth, they turn towards moksha, and that is the ultimate goal. And our scriptures prescribe 3 ways to attain moksha. One is karma yoga, and bhakti yoga, and jnana yoga. And the famous Gajendra moksha, will take up that story. Here Gajendran is Gajendran can be related to any individual. Gajendra is wandering in a forest called Trikuta Parvataha. This Trikuta Parvataha actually indicates the Kalatrayam and Avastatrayam, Kalatrayam, Avastatrayam, and Dehatrayam. All this, we are all actually any majority of the individual who was not realized is actually tied up and living a life with these trees, and wandering in that forest, he he was able to see a lake and thought of going and enjoying. This lake is a lake of desire, kama, which is everybody goes into it. And when he goes into the lake of kama, he's full of everything. So and because that ahankara, that ego becomes more and more, and it starts to pull Gajendra having ahankara and mamakara. Gajendra is trying to fight with a crocodile by himself. At one point in time, Gajendra realizes that, oh, I'm done. I cannot seek help from his children. Nobody is ready to help. He says, oh, there is some power above me. And he started to worship Mahavishnu, saying Namaha Namaha. The sloka comes Namaha Namaha. Namaha means I bow down. There, the bhava has changed. It is a complete surrender there. So when that happens, what comes? Bhagavan Vishnu comes, and before he arrives, his Sudarshana comes and kills the crocodile. And this Sudarshana actually indicates Sudarshana, the divine vision or the divine grace. And when Gajendra receives it or sees it, he attains moksha, because the head is chopped. There is no more ahankara, mamakara, ego. As our Guruji says, when the head is, when there is no, if I am headless, then that is the greatest thing. And we can see that liberation happening. And second, this is Jnana Marga, and second is Bhakti Bhakti Marga. Bhakti Marga, we have come across so many stories, like I want to the least known stories, like related to Guru Ayyappan temple. There was bhaktas called Poondanam and Manjula Kuti and Kururama. These people are very much devoted to Lord Guru Ayyappan. They are so poor, and their life circumstances were so horrible. They were very poor. They were ill, and at any situation, they had that surrender, and they were completely surrendered to Lord Guru Ayyappan, and they saw they received help then and there and attained moksha. It is not a very long ancient story. This happened in 200-300 years around. And third one is Jatayu Moksham, where Jatayu is a simple eagle, a bird, and what he does the best karma. When he is alive, he has to protect his daughter like Sita, and till his last breath he fought and did his duty, and he felt it is my duty to save her. And the last word he uttered to Rama is, you will get back Sita. That positiveness he is able to spread even to Rama. And Rama himself says that even though he is a eagle, he is dharmacharinaha. He has done his duty with the dharma, and so he goes to moksha. And and this is what Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita so simply as janma bandha vinirmuktaha who phalam tyaktva manishinah. The wise person who is detached himself from the fruits of any action, he attains the supreme state, moksha. Thank you.
Thank you, Anupamaji. You did a good job. But only thing is, there was a lag in the network.
Oh, there was a network issue. That is why I joined in my mobile. But then also,
maybe that was a little. Maybe it was just it was not so continuous. Rather, you can do your self-evaluation. Now it is much better.
Oh. Then it was my bad luck then. Self-evaluation, I didn't, last time I was struck here and there. This time that didn't happen. And I think I took a little bit more time, but I was able to finish.
No, the time was exact, maybe some 10 seconds or maybe maximum. The
Yeah,
time
10
was-
seconds it went on. Extra.
Yeah. So what else? Self-evaluation?
That's all I could say.
Question by your own sister. Kamala ji?
Sorry. So, is moksha is also a stage or a renunciation of a body, or it is an understanding that it is nothing? Is there life after moksha?
When that realization, self-realization happens, then there is no concept of body. This because it is infinite, right? Whether this birth is there or not, I am human. I am a beggar. I am sitting in rain. Nothing will be there. No, that is the finite stage. The realized person has nothing. I don't recall that shloka, but the differentiation itself is not there. He's one with the supreme. There is no discrimination. Then nothing is there. No.
Perfect.
That is the complete Shreyas. And in between stages are there when we move from prayers to Shreyas. That is the stage, and once it is reached, there is nothing left. I think so.
Well, you know the shloka given by Prabhuji for moksha. Ultimate realization, you know the shloka already. Your son also knows.
Yeah, nanu nanenbadu nanalla.
Then they don't need to remember any other shloka.
Again, Bhagavad Gita also some sloka is there, but I could not remember that.
Very nice, Anupama. Obviously, you're so comfortable with telling stories, Puranas and all. That is your strength. You've been telling stories to your son also. That's why. Beautifully, you tell stories. Very nice. All very beautiful stories. Very nice. Thank you so much. And like you yourself admitted, from last time to this time, complete confidence. Total confidence and easy. Easy way you narrated. But one
Because I
question.
didn't write anything, Purnimaji, that
There
writing
was
and
no need
cooking,
because you are
I cannot do that.
because you are telling stories, na. So you didn't have to write. Very nice. But one question is there. You are talking of all these bhaktas who got liberation, moksha. But what about these rakshasas? Last moment they'll come and whole life they are evil, but they get killed by the hands of Rama or Krishna, and then they get liberated. How fair is that? Do you think it's fair? Here we are listening to it.
They are actually angel in disguise only, no, Purnimaji. They took that birth only to get killed by Bhagavan. I want that so that I can come back to you soon.
That is specifically Jaya Vijaya. But so many demons ka stories we hear, they know they get moksha. Yeah, but you're right.
To settle their karma, they would have taken that.
What is the, can you talk of a metaphorical meaning of what killing and then getting moksha? What does it actually mean? Prabhuji speaks about the adhyatmic meaning of some demon getting killed, Ravana's 10 heads getting chopped. What does it actually signify? What is he getting liberated from? Is it just the body liberated, or in his life?
No, the misunderstanding, the ego that I am this body, mind or intellect.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah, excellent, Anupama. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you.
Good understanding, no problem. All good. Hari Om Akshat.
Ji.
Where, yeah, you don't see, we can't see you only these days, anywhere. Okay, I think we are done for the day. I'm sorry I joined late because there was another event Prabhuji had called us for. So
I think Rupa has come, no? Rupa has joined, if I'm right.
No, I don't think she has joined.
என்னாச்சு பண்ற?
Yeah, she's there. She's there.
Oh yeah, she's there. Yes, then Rupa, are you prepared? And I think you can start with your talk. Rupa will be
I don't
talking.
think
Yeah,
so.
Hari Om, ma'am.
Yes.
You'll be talking on karma, and Anupamaji will be questioning you.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I have not prepared well, but I'll try. Maybe I won't be able to perform as good as last time.
Let there be no comparison. You will do your best this time. Without preparation, most of them did on this, like, though they had prepared, it was not like it came through the flow. Whatever they had just did. So you can also do the same thing, the whole session, maybe 5 minutes to 6 minutes. You can do well.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, my topic today is karma. Karma means desires, and this is one of the 4 Purusharthas um, that is there in our scriptures. So others being Artha, Dharma and Moksha. And we all have desires in our life, and we will be always behind fulfilling these desires, and we see that there's no end. We try to fulfill these desires to be happy, but we all realize that sorry, I got disconnected. I don't know till where I was audible to you all.
Maybe can you go to a different place so that you can get the network continuously? A little. Now it's
No,
stable.
I'll switch to my mobile connection so that there
Okay.
won't be any disturbance.
You can start now.
Yeah, just a minute, ma'am.
Yeah. Are you there, Rupa?
Ma'am, am I audible now?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know where till where I was audible.
Maybe 2-3 sentences, that's all. Not beyond that.
Okay, I was talking about the conversation, the question asked by King Janaka in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, where he asks Yajnavalkya that when soul leaves the body, it takes karma phala with it to the next life. So he is asking how to get rid of that karma phala. And when explaining, Yajnavalkya explains that karma is the cause of rebirth, and to get over this karma, one has to get rid of the desires. So he explains that we all are trying to fulfill the desires, and these desires will lead to karma. And when karma is done, it leads to karma phala, and because of the karma phala, there will be emotional disturbances, like when the results of our karma are not favorable, this gives rise to anger in an individual. And when results are favorable, there will be pride. And when someone else is able to accomplish these desires, there will be jealousy. And when trying to preserve whatever we have accomplished, that leads to affect attachment. And once we have fulfilled, we want more of it, so that is greed. So all these emotional disturbances are actually because of karma, basically. And these emotional disturbances will leave impressions in our mind, and which we are going to carry to the next birth. Both fulfilled and unfulfilled desires become impressions in our mind. That is the reason we are born again and again. And so that is why karma is the root cause of the karma phala. So in order to get rid of karma phala and to come out of this cycle of birth and death, one needs to get over karma. And he also how to get rid of karma, this can be done by understanding that we are not the body, mind and intellect, and the desires actually don't belong to the self. Once we are able to separate out the desires from the self, that will be the end of it. That is how one can get rid of karma. That's all. I could not quote much. I could not quote anything this time, and there's no story also. Sorry.
No, at least you did a good job in whatever you have prepared for. You're not in your own house also, and you've gone to another place, different city, and you're doing this. This shows your sincerity. That is more than enough. So what you have worked with, and you have taken it along with you, and you're just doing this job. Maybe when you're at home, you can be more comfortable. So,
Yes, ma'am.
Question now to Rupaji.
Whatever she spoken, you have said it very well, and I don't have any questions.
Anupamaji?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you ask the question?
No.
Anupama is not audible.
I'm not audible.
Rupa, you did a great job, yeah. I mean, you got the definitions and you got all the explanation, right? But if not a story, you could have just given a simple personal example also. How that karma, if you go on fulfilling it, it doesn't end, and how it becomes a vasana. Simple everyday example like having coffee or tea or having a sweet. That also will do as an example. No need for a particular story. From self experience also one can give. That's all. Otherwise, it was a very nice, whatever little you said was perfect. There was no, the content was very solid.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mhm. Can we wind up then for the day?
Yeah.
Yes, Anupama, she said it very well. Yeah, right.
We'll have the ending prayer and close for the day.
When is the next session? Do you have a date for the next session?
The last Wednesday,
Mm.
that is 4th Wednesday,
Mm.
24th December, January. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amrutangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Thank you all. It was a wonderful session. And each one of you talked very well in your own way and a unique way. Thank you all.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Kanti.
Everyone.
Thank you. Hari Om.
Thank you. Hari Om.
Um,
Hari Om.